ATM. How can the actual machine be kept in the money minute that we have entered? How can you serve money in lack of rupees? How can you not have such correct money? How much money is an ATM? Let's know how the original ATM worked in the video. ATM, Automated Teller Machine, is a special computer that makes it convenient to manage a bank account holder funds. It allows a person to check account balance, withdraw or deposit money, print a statement of account activities or transaction, and even purchase stamps. The most common ATM transaction is the withdrawal of funds from one's account. Bank typically impose limits on the maximum account that can be taken out each day. This amount can vary from bank to bank as well among different accounts offered by a single bank. Account holders can often use an ATM to deposit cash or checks. When making this API to transaction, you will be asked to funds into a salt to the machine. When money is deposited in the form of check, the bank sometimes might not provide to access the funds until the check has cleared. You may be available to use an ATM to transfer money between accounts you hold with your bank. For instance of transfer 200 rupees for your savings account of your checking account, like balance inquiries. Transferring funds between accounts also something accumulations of mobile app or website. You can also visit ATM to view your current account balance. The future of come in the handy of you know how much you are available to spend when using to debit card or within a check. Actually, account balance is something you view by logging onto a bank account's mobile app or website. Knowing your bank balance can help you make overspending, overdrawing your account. While viewing of your monthly account statement is not an option, ATMs and banks allow customers to use the ATM small list of their recent transactions. Using an ATM that's not owned by your bank or one that's not in your bank's network may result is fee imposed by both your bank to bank that owns the ATM. The combined average fee is currently 4.66, which is the 3I according to Bank 2022 checking account and ATM free study. Ways to avoid the ATM fees, including only using ATMs in your bank network and requiring cash back when you make purchase at a grocery store or other tailor. As we have mentioned, banks impossible limits on the amount funds you can withdraw in ATM a day. This can help curb fund in the event sometime as a position of ATM and know your PIN. What's more limiting in your amount per withdrawal almost the bank manage cash movement since each ATM only holds a limit amount of money. Ways to avoid becoming a victim of crime when using an ATM, including using machines that are located in well lit public places. Use your hand or body as a shield. When entertaining your PIN to private others for saving it, type it. When you receive your cash instead of counting it, the ATM wait until you are in more private location such as your car to do so. ATMs often continually of the provide to cash a 24 into 7 basics without the need to see teller or other bank restriction of the common only availability to deposit funds. Check your balance and transfer money between account. ATMs make your cash more capable of the using things withdrawal limits to ways to avoid the paying of fees or using the ATMs. Every automated basics of teller machine has some common basic parts, even if they may differ in size and design. These are card reader, keypad, display screen, cash display, receipt printer, speaker. Those we see that ATMs have multiple as accessible convenience of the people. It helps people to have cash in times of urgent need. It is useful especially when you are not at the place of your bank branch where you hold an account or when banks are closed. You can withdraw cash even on bank holidays or after working things off because you are not dependent of on them. Transactions are other fee or bear of normal charge depending upon the banks. Banks usually do not charge for the first 3 to 5 transactions in a month. Once you cross the limit of free transactions, you may not to pay normal charge also. Some banks legally charges if you withdraw money from another bank's ATM of which you are not account holder. Depending upon your card association, Visa, MasterCard or Plus, you can use an ATM card in foreign country. The money deposited will be in Indian currency. Depending upon the exchange rate that the day of there are many overseas fees for performing a transaction. A web ATM is an online interface for ATM card banking that uses a smart card reader. All the usual ATM functions are available except for withdrawing cash. Most banks in Taiwan provide these online services.